Here we are with Lindsay, and I'm so delighted that Lindsay has actually been on the journey with me to do detox and also to improve her health and get some weight loss happening as well. So I just wanted to ask you a few questions. Firstly, how do you feel?
Oh my goodness, I feel great. I've had no sugar in 13 days. I didn't realise how much it was affecting me. I'm no longer permanently exhausted. I'm no longer driving my doctor mad to find out what's wrong with me. I shouldn't be feeling like this. I'm only 50. And I'm finishing my shifts and being able to catch up with people, network for my business, do some valuable stuff.
Well, I actually got shocked when I saw you this morning because I haven't seen you since last week, and I was really shocked by you seem to have lost a bunch of weight.
Oh yeah, yes I have.
I know, it was like really quite noticeable this morning, so congratulations on that. But let me ask you, so in the beginning when we first got you started, what would you say was, firstly, what was the most difficult part of maybe even deciding to start, and then what was the best part?
Well, it was difficult deciding to start because I have tried so many things that either haven't worked or they've only worked short term. Because we know the diet industry wants customers for life. They don't actually want you to succeed.
Yeah, it is a bit tricky, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll agree with you. I was really quite, it was for me a bit of a last resort because I was like, well, nothing else is sort of stuck in the last 15 years, and everything that used to work wasn't working anymore. So I didn't feel like I had anything to lose at this point, right? But I honestly didn't think anything was going to happen. I just thought, oh well, I'll entertain this one last idea. So what do you think has probably been the best thing then?
Oh, the best thing has been allowed to eat cheese when it's not a special occasion, because I absolutely love cheese, but I kind of bought into the hype that it wasn't good for you and you can't eat cheese every day, and you actually can.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that one. I mean, I know I give up a lot of things, but then was moving more towards things that were full of sugar. And I don't know, I personally would keep saying, and I feel terrible about this, I'd always say to the kids and family, I'm so tired. Sorry, I'm so tired. I'm just really tired. I got kind of sick of saying I was tired. And one thing that you said when we spoke before was that you weren't taking a naps all the time.
Yes, because, well, probably for the last 3 months, I've been coming home from an early shift, having a nap, and then doing a few things in the evening. Sometimes not even doing a few things in the evening, but I'm feeling so much better. I've actually got the energy to start work at 6 in the morning and keep going.
Yeah, and for you as well, because what we didn't bring up is that you're a nurse.
Yes.
So you're working in a hospital, but you're also working in the community as well. And recently you've also, well, not started, but you've acquired a company.
Yes.
And which also takes care of people who have disabilities. And you had said when we talked last week that you felt that this was part of your business journey as well.
It's very much part of my business journey, because even from the simplest thing, how can you expect me to look after your most precious thing, your child or your grandmother or whoever, if it's fairly obvious that I don't take care of my body? Because, you know, you can see the cans of Coke and things that I'm eating and drinking while I'm at your house. And also I feel it's part of my business to be as well as possible.
So how did you find, obviously there's a lot of work, and you just went through an auditing process as well. There's a lot of extra work to be done when you have a company, and are you still working? So there's work that needs to be done after work.
Yes, exactly. It's not just the support work hours or just the nursing hours. It's the networking. It's keeping on top of paperwork. It's all of that stuff. Plus, my shifts, because where I work is fairly busy. Like yesterday, a lot of my shifts are really full on.
So, being a business owner, you were saying you were really quite tired before. Have you found that now that you're able to do other things, or?
Yes, I've found even in 12 days, I've got a lot more energy, and I'm able to get stuff for the business sorted, stuff for me sorted, get to the bottom of my ironing pile, all that kind of thing.
And you said you were actually at a networking meeting this morning.
Yes, and I very much gave myself the option, if my alarm goes off and it just doesn't feel right, I won't go, but I was actually awake before my alarm, so I just got up and got ready.
Well, that is so fantastic. So obviously this is just your first couple of weeks, and we haven't really gone into the weight loss phase at all yet. So we're looking forward to seeing what happens, and then we'll come back and let you know.
I'm very much looking forward to seeing what happens.
Well, I think it's pretty exciting that you've had such sort of good results so far, and I'm really delighted to see what happens next.
Well, I absolutely am as well, yeah.
Right, well, we will come back and let you know how she's going, and explain a little bit more about what's happening in the world of business for Lindsay as well.
Oh, absolutely.
So in case people are just going to see this little bit of a snippet, let's tell them what the company name is and what you actually do as well.
It's called The Caring Way, and I am a registered nurse, and my passion is kids with disabilities, especially trachees, and feeding tubes is my absolute, that's, they're the kind of things that some people are a bit like, oh, I don't think so. I'm like rushing in with a sucker and sorting everything out. That's me. And I also do in-home respite, and I'm particularly keen to do that for kids in out-of-home care, because I've been a carer and I know how desperately respite is needed.
You've also been a foster
carer, yeah.
Foster carer. So it's really a big help to families who are fostering as well, and may not be getting that support they need. So we will, wherever this happens to be, we're also going to add some details of where they can find the company as well, so they could get in contact if they wanted to.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and we'll add some details as well if you're thinking about going on your own, I don't know what we should call it, optimal health, getting some more energy, getting your life back on track journey.
Because I probably should explain that I do have multiple health conditions which I'm seeing a doctor for. I've got genetic high blood pressure, I've had an extremely rough menopause journey, and that's still going on, and I've also got hemochromatosis, so I have to be fairly careful about what I eat.
Yeah, and so this has actually helped you as well. I mean, there's definitely, I should actually explain as well, when we're saying detox, often people think of detox as, drinking juice all day, or some water, or you can have a grapefruit or something, but that's not actually what we're doing at all.
No, you're absolutely full. You're absolutely full all the time. You're never hungry, unlike the majority of detoxes I've tried in the past.
Yeah, which is you're just drinking liquid or something, right? Where you're eating real food. You're eating a fair bit of food, actually. I don't know about you, but every time I do it, I always feel full all the time and go, please, do I have to eat again? I know.
I'm like, I can't. I actually had extra protein for dinner because I just couldn't face an extra protein snack.
Yeah, exactly. So one of the things is that often people might talk about fasting or things, but your body feels like it's being starved. And so what we want to do is we want you to eat, and we want you to avoid any cravings, because when you get cravings, what's the nearest thing you're going to go for is probably food that you shouldn't be eating. Sugar, perhaps fats, the chips that have all the salt in it, or whatever it happens to be. So we want you to not experience those cravings and feeling hungry as well. So yeah, no starving out there, people.
Absolutely not.
So I just wanted to let you know that this is not juicing or anything, just real food. Exercise. When we say exercise as well, should bring this up as well. We're mainly talking about walking, of course, if people want to go to the gym, but yeah, walking will also do the job as well. So yeah, so I'm so glad that it's been going well, and we will check in again in a couple of weeks and see how it's going.